All right, so try this one out. So try to find the sum of 4 plus 3i for I from 1 to 2 to 1 to 100. Okay. So let's start with write this in sigma notation. All right, good. So that's how it should look. And then next, let's separate this using some of your properties. Okay. So kind of separate it into its individual components. All right, if you got this, well done. So now we basically use the sum rule, and then we use the constant rule as well, or multiplying by a constant. All right, so now let's go ahead and evaluate this, right? What does this one come out to be? Yeah, so that's the one that's n times the constant, right? When you have a constant right here. So it's n times a constant, so 100 times 4. So now do this one. So what? So we know it's going to be 3 times something, right? So what does this come out to be? All right, and this is the one we learned about from Gauss, right? This is adding all the numbers from 1 to 100, basically, right? So it's n times n plus 1 all over 2. All right, so now go ahead and calculate this and find the final answer. All right, and you should have got a 15,550. So well done. So we have next. All right, so finding the sum of function values. So now they give us a function, and they want us to sum the values of this function from 1 to 10, right? So pretty much the same thing, right? We can just, instead of writing this as x cubed, we can just do I cubed. So we can just say the sum from 1 to 10 of I cubed, right? And that's really all it is. All right, so go ahead and plug this into the formula that we know. So look up that formula in your notes and plug that in. All right, so it'll look like this, right? N squared, n plus 1 squared all over 4. All right, and let's calculate this. So we get 100 times 121 all over 4. So 100 over 4 is 25. So then we just multiply 25 by 121. And we get 3,025. All right, so that's how we can so we can use this with functions too, right? We talked about this is just basically a function or an expression, and so we can we can basically just if we're given a function, we want to sum up a bunch of values or outputs there, we can put it into sigma notation and use our sigma skills. All right, and last but not least, so try this one out. Okay, so not too much different. This is what I'm kind of used to using is K. So instead of I, we use K. And sometimes you'll see different things there. Like you might see an M or a A. So it could be any letter really. So try this out. So it's really nothing different than what we've seen before. And so use your skills to evaluate this and see what you get. All right, if you got 440, well done. Here's the work. If you need to pause it and kind of check back if you got something different, you gotta look it over a little bit. But yeah, well done. So now you are an expert in sigma notation. All right, so we'll get some practice in class. Thank you for watching, and definitely bring questions with you or send them my way, and I'll see you in class.